right, now the first question I want to answer is that what is leadership? We are looking at building capacity for leadership. The first thing is to understand what leadership is, because many people have their own understanding about leadership. I'm going to read two definitions for us, and we are going to use one of them in the course of this series. J. Oswald Sanders says that leadership is influence, the ability of one person to influence others to follow his or her lead. Leadership is influence, the ability of one person to influence others to follow his. Now, Bernard Montgomery also defines leadership as, he says leadership is the capacity and will to rally men and women to a common purpose, and the character which inspires confidence. Leadership is the capacity and will to rally men and women to a common purpose, and the character which inspires confidence. Now, both definitions are similar, but I'm going to stay with Oswald Sanders' own, since it encapsulates what Bernard Montgomery also said. So the definition, the working definition we are going to use in this series is that leadership is influence, the ability of one person to influence others to follow his or her lead. Now, the amazing thing is this: for some people, they will look at leadership in the context of occupying a position only. So someone will say that I am not a leader. Why? I don't have any particular leadership role in any area of life, whether in church or at work. So I am not a leader. But then we should understand that because leadership is influence, anytime you have the opportunity to influence someone, you are exhibiting leadership, because leadership is influence. And I believe every single human being has influenced people in one way or another. For example, if you were walking by the street and a car just parked by your side, and you were asked that, oh, please, excuse me, can I get the directions to this place? As you begin talking, what you are doing is that you are actually exhibiting leadership. Do you know why? You are actually granting influence. What you are saying is actually going to influence those in the car, so that if you lead them to the right place, you've exhibited good leadership. So even in directing someone, giving someone directions to a place is manifestation of leadership, because that is influence. If you're on a conference call and it's your turn to speak, remember that as you are speaking, let's say you are having a conference call with 5 people, maybe friends or work colleagues. As soon as everybody begins listening to you, in that window, in that season of time, because you are the one speaking, you are influencing their hearing. So that is a manifestation of leadership. If you're on a WhatsApp group and there is a discussion and it's your turn to contribute, at that moment you are actually influencing all those on that group or on that page. That is influence. So if leadership is influence, it means that all of us exhibit leadership in different ways, so that every single person manifests leadership in one way or another.